Thank you for tuning in to Play It Forward Magazine's Solving the Puzzle. Today we are interviewing Bahamian Rake and Scrape artist. Well, I guess we could call him Bahamian artist, all-around artist, Puzzle Man. And we're going to talk a little bit about his new project, recent collaborations, all of the events that he's been doing, as well as the changing landscape of Bahamian musical culture. Now, a lot of people have talked about their concerns in regards to the change of Bahamian music and how Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival may be sending the wrong message. But we'll talk to Puzzle a little bit about that. Before we get into it today, I definitely want to say thank you to playforwardmagazine.com. That's playforwardmagazine.com for allowing us to participate in today's conversation. My name is Africa Allah. I'm a content producer at DI Radiocast, New Media Network out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm so excited to be a part of this project. As we said before, we are speaking with Puzzle Man from Nassau, Bahamas, and we'll talk to him in a few. But before we get into it, this feed is sponsored in part by Bahamas Masquerades, The Cookie Caterer, Silk Studios, and of course, playitforwardmagazine.com. All right, Puzzle, I want to thank you so much for joining us. Let everybody know who you are and what it is that you do.
Well, this is the main man, Mr. Puzzle Man, all the way from Nassau, Bahamas. We doing a lot of things international, but best believe I'm a PMH baby. I was born in Nassau, so the navel string is somewhere around here at Exuma Street. But yeah, I'm a music producer, storyteller, songwriter, aka dancer, all-out entertainer. That's what I do.
Wait, hold on. You're a dancer?
You haven't seen me get at it yet, but I'm gonna let you see it in a few. I've been hiding some of the talents. Yes, I have.
Oh, wow. Okay. So producer, songwriter, and now dancer. What else do you do?
A lot of the other stuff is like personal tricks, but you know, we're going to save them for a later date. You trying to get me to tell it all right now? I know what you're doing.
All right. So now that you've told us a little bit about yourself, you know, you came into your sound or your style came into notoriety when you started doing Rake and Scrape music. I know you've been doing music for a long time. However, Rake and Scrape is what really puts you on the charts in the Bahamas. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that part of your career and what brought you to Rake and Scrape.
Yeah, I remember that quite well. I remember moving back to the Bahamas from London. And then I was here for a bit, then I went to Canada. I left the snow for a break, came to chill out for a minute, and I saw this Barefoot Bandit guy. They were trying to catch him. And right before they caught him, my sister's like, man, you always producing all these songs all over the place, pop, R&B, and reggae and all. Why don't you produce like a Rake and Scrape song? I was like, man, I don't produce Rake and Scrape songs. He said, no, you should give it a try. And so when they were catching the Barefoot Bandit, I decided, you know something? Let me tell the story of how they caught this dude with a twist of Bahamian culture in it. And so that's where the Barefoot Bandit song was born. It was released right after he was caught. It probably took me like about 35 minutes to write it and about an hour and some to produce the beat. And I went into the studio and I put it down real quick. That's how come it came out so fast. So big up to my boy Ozzy Bo, who mixed it down for me. He used to work with Compass Point Studio, very excellent mix engineer. Just to get it right. Meaty, Fred Ferguson even was on that project. I had Ken on the drums. I had some really heavy hitters on that production, so that's what made it right.
So the Barefoot Bandit is the song that actually spearheaded your Bahamian musical career. Now, did you ever return to London after that?
Yeah, pretty much. Say again?
Did you ever return to London after that?
Yeah, I went back. I went to Canada. I'm always running and jumping around. I don't keep still. One thing is the Puzzle Man. I got to move around.
Okay.
But yeah, I went back. I went back to Canada too, and I produced some hit music there as well. I was doing some ghostwriting, and actually my big reggae song "Soul Vibes" actually was recorded in Toronto.
Oh.
So, you
Tell
know,
us a little bit about that experience. Sour Vibes was, what was it, the second song under the name Puzzle?
yeah, at least I think I recorded it before and I just didn't drop it yet. I remember recording that around the Christmas time because it was snowing so hard when I was going to the studio. But there's a studio there called Zola's Audio. I remember catching the train and catching the bus, walking in the snow, going into that studio. It's very good mix engineer. Again, he does work for Celine Dion, but he was the guy responsible for mixing that song down. Big music producer and mix engineer coming out of Toronto, under the docks area.
Okay. Now, Sour Vibes was the second song that you released, and you did that in Toronto. Thereafter, what made you return to the Bahamas?
It was cold in Canada. I needed a break out of the snow.
So,
So I was like,
so you ran away from London because of the snow. You ran away from London because of the snow, and you left Canada again because of the snow. You came back to the Bahamas, and you continued making Rake and Scrape, even though you did the Sour Vibes song. Tell us a little bit about why you decided to continue doing Rake and Scrape.
well, a big part about that is, you know, it's an indigenous sound. That Rake and Scrape is very strong, and the thing took off so strong, like I was compelled to make another one. I was like, this thing is moving very quickly. I found myself on the big stage in Bahamas. Every regatta was looking for me. Every concert was looking for me. So I said, you know what? Let's dive into it a little bit more. It's fun, and it's who I am. I mean, I'm naturally a comedian anyway, and I like to storytell. So it's a perfect avenue for me to keep creating these type of sounds.
Okay. Now, you talk about storytelling. Tell us how you went from Rake and Scrape to this new sound called Soca New, because I don't know, you can't call it Soca because it's not necessarily Soca. It doesn't sound like
No.
Soca, but it doesn't sound like Rake and Scrape. So they're cloning. They've called it Soca New. So kind of tell us a little bit about how you went from Rake and Scrape to Soca New. And participating in the Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival, because I want to talk about that. You also work at tourism. We're not going to delve too deep into that, but I want to talk about. I definitely want to talk about, you know, how the music may just be changing the landscape of tourism.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in essence, I'm not even saying it's going to be changing it for the worse. I think any little thing right now, music-wise, where music is so broad and it's so powerful, is only going to make it stronger. Putting the genre in one vein and trying to come up that lane all by yourself could be a little tiring because, you know, it's so far away from what people are hearing and it's so new. Sometimes it can work against the project. So to kind of fuse these sounds, I don't think it's hurting it at all. I think it's actually making it stronger. We're going to always have the authentic, the down-home Rake and Scrape sound. You know, we have people here producing that. I even produce that too, but that's not the only thing I produce. I'm very innovative. I'm very colorful. I don't see myself doing one kind of thing because I realize that the world is looking for a lot of different things. So if we are a lot of different things, why not show those colors?
Interesting take on that. We are a lot of different things. Now, culturally, people want to know, is Soca New taking over the Rake and Scrape? And if so, I mean, well, first, let's deal with that. Is Soca New taking over Rake and Scrape? Is that the sound that people think of when they think of the Bahamas?
I don't think it's going to take over. I just think it's going to add to, because let's just say, let's look at the fact that we have Rake and Scrape, right? Then we got Junkanoo, which is totally different, but it's still Bahamian. Then we got Gombe. That should not be even put in the same place as Junkanoo, but people do it because they don't realize that these beats are distinguished by the drums. The drums decide what the pattern is going to be, and that decides what actually genre you're listening to.
Really? Oh, okay. So do you have samples of a Gombe song, or Gombe isn't something that you like produce and play? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I haven't dived into a Gombe song in a minute, but I touch all of them. I'm all Bahamian. I play Junkanoo, I play Gombe, and I do Rake and Scrape. I do and I find a way to fuse all of them. So you have a lot of elements. When you listen to a puzzle song, you have a lot of sweetness in one pot. It's like you get one big pot of gumbo, and they throw in all kind of peas and dumpling and some ham, all kind of things in this pot, and it's so sweet you can't deny it. You're gonna sit there and be like, boy, this ain't Rake and Scrape, but this ain't Junkanoo, but boy, whatever this is, this thing's sweet.
You say sweet. Okay. So you just released a song called Hunter. Actually, let's kind of go backwards. So
Okay.
2015, yes, 2015, they had the inaugural Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival. You participated in the Music Masters. Tell us about that experience and the process of entering.
It was a lot of fun. It was very different, I'm pretty sure, not only for me, but a lot of the artists that have never been exposed to like a big stage setting like that. But the creation project and the creation process was a lot of fun in that we had an opportunity to actually experiment a little more than, than normal. I think 2015 was the most songs that competition drove the most song writings that we've possibly seen in a long time. A lot of people just started writing, and it stimulated something different in the country. So you're getting to see some new talent. So it was very, very exciting just to see some of the names that I've never heard before, some of the talent that I've never seen before, had an opportunity to present their product and their projects, and I'm pretty sure that they were encouraged by that.
Definitely, there were a lot of new names added to the roster when Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival came about in 2015. We had about 32 entries, or 32 songs that actually made it to the final product. And did you make it to the top 10 or the top 15?
The top 15.
You made it to the top 15. All right, yeah. So you were able to perform in Freeport and also in the main stage, or no?
Yeah, I did, because I do my own thing. Other than anything, I okay. Still ended up performing because I came on as Mr. Puzzle Man. So okay. The song didn't go all the way through, but I was still able to perform anyway because it's what I do. I make some sweet music, baby. Undeniable.
Sweet music. All right, now so you made it to the top 15. Let's talk a little bit about. Okay, got somebody there. So let's talk a little bit about the Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival, and like you said, it stimulated the music industry here in the Bahamas. Mm-hmm. How did that change? How did that change bookings, payments, and just the way the market took over in 2015, 2016? Do you think that the introduction of Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival actually gave Bahamian artists more respect?
Yeah, I think for the most part, the major, like the bigger Bahamian artists, obviously, I mean, I've been in this for a minute, so the ones just coming up, they still got a ways to go. They will respect you, but you still gotta push the door down a little bit more than Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival. But I think for the big players in the industry, there was definitely some respect added to go. But I definitely think that there was a notch we put in their belt as a move forward.
Okay, now did you participate in the 2016 Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival Music Masters ceremony or competition?
If I had music in there?
Yes.
No, I went again. I just went at it like, Puzzle Man style. We just came in. I was asking you earlier if you're familiar with this producer called Shelton.
No.
Black Pearl.
No. I don't know.
He's the cat that I was working with the project for that one.
Okay.
The song is called Pull Up to My Bumper.
Okay.
Again, another very yummy project, another very yummy songs. The girls will not stop whining when they hear the song. So the song is already picking up its own momentum. I'm looking forward to shooting a video for it as well.
All right. Well, we're going to need you to put on your headphones because we're getting feedback.
Someone's feeding you back? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
All right. Don't forget, you are watching Solving the Puzzle with Puzzle Man, and we're on playitforwardmagazine.com. That's playitforwardmag.com. All right, Puzzle. So.
Is that better?
Yes, definitely. So tell me something. Why did you decide to opt out of 2016?
Well, at first I was thinking, yeah. And then, then I was thinking, I don't know if I want to use stuff that I was working on for competition-wise because, I didn't know if I wanted to go that route this time.
Okay, understood. Now you did this. You did My Birthday. I think that was the song that you produced for the competition, or you used in the competition, right?
No, birthday.
Yeah, was that a part of the
No.
26? Oh, it wasn't. So it just came out around the same time.
Yeah, you mean like the remix?
Yeah.
No, that was just a Puzzle Entertainment drop.
Okay, well, you did Birthday Remix, and Birthday Remix has a hint of EDM, which is very awesome. Where did you come up with that concept, or why did you try EDM?
I just wanted to do something different. Like, again, like I'm always pushing the envelope. Like everybody's just, a lot of people are focusing right now on just the rake and scrape sound, but I'm more of I'm a well-traveled person, I'd like to say, because I've lived in these different territories. So I like to create things that have songs that have appetite to feed the masses. So if I'm gonna do something that you're gonna play in your club, I know straight up it ain't gonna necessarily be a rake and scrape unless I water that down or I cross it over. So that was just geared towards club.
Okay, all right. Well, we definitely play that in the club. Now this year you did a collaboration with Rick Carey, or I should say Rick Carey produced the song that you recently released the video for, Hunter.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that project and what inspired that.
Well, I remember one day he hit me up. He's like, "I want you to hear this track I'm working on. I might want you to jump on it," because him and Lady E had a song on it already. So I listened to it. I say, "Boy, this track is hot." So I got it from him that day, and I wrote the song that day. I was like, "Yo, I gotta write the song." And the beat is very nice layout. So I mean, to write to it was very easy. Once you get these hot tracks, the track kind of tells you what direction to take. The music kind of feeds your creativity, and you just go with it.
Okay. So now,
kudos to my boy Rick. Good job.
So now you did the video for Hunter, and you did it on the road with Bahamas Masquerades. We understand that you are now one of Bahamas Masquerades' official artists. Tell us a little bit about what that entails, and then tell us a little bit about the experience on the road.
Me personally, this was my first time really getting down on the road. I would advise anybody. I'm not just being biased. You can try any other group that you like. You're not gonna have as much fun as you're gonna have with the Masquerades. To me, that was the most organized group. I didn't even feel the road, to be honest. That's how much fun. Everything is at your fingertips. They got a moving bathroom. They got the music over here. They got the booty shaking girls over here. They got the alcohol over here. It's like everything is in sync. I don't know who put that together, but that was genius. I didn't even feel the road. The whole thing was like a moving party. I totally enjoyed that, and I will not be going with any other groups. So any other groups, how y'all doing? See me later.
Well, quite a few of your artist counterparts were on the road as well, whether they were on the trucks or marching behind the trucks. They were all on the road, and I definitely want to say shout out to everybody that participated. Now, you talked about your experience on the road, but I mean, let's talk about your experience on the road, because you actually did a video showcasing your experience on the road. And what was that like, and how were you able to coordinate that? Because I know when shooting a video, like, you have to have the song playing, you got to get, you got to play a song a couple times in order to get the shot right, whatever it is. Yeah. So did you do like pre-recording stuff, or did you just do it all live on the road?
No, we didn't want to fix anything. We wanted this whole video to be raw. So all the footage is like, no one's gonna rehearse this thing. We just gonna go out there and we're gonna capture the energy of the road, and that's what we did. I was just like, Africa, tell the DJ, spin it again. We just went hard at it right there. It's like, we're gonna shoot this video right in the road. And then that night, we came back and shot the live performance with me performing that night at the show. So everything that happened between that night and that day, one take.
Man, let me tell you, I applaud you. I applaud you. I applaud you. I applaud you. Because I don't know how you came up with energy to still go and perform on the stage after having been on the road all day long. And your group wasn't first, so you had to wait for 20 other groups.
Listen, nice run off switcher, you know. Switcher, man. Once I pause and switch down, and I thought I could go nightly and politely. I don't fool around.
All right. What does the relationship or the partnership with Bahamas Masqueraders entail, and how is that going to work, or how is it working at this moment?
Well, I'm looking forward to the exposure because I know this group is tied. This group has a global tie with most of, if not all of the carnivals globally. So this is like a partnership, whereas this is going to help me propel my career in this so-called new. I think that's what you called it earlier.
Yeah.
So as I create this new sound, and even the sound I have now, and that I'm fusing these sounds, I'm looking forward to fueling it with this great team.
All right.
So that's all. Anything I see right now is like a bright future with it, because everybody seems to have a very great energy. The group is well put together and organized. So there's only beautiful things that can come out of it, man.
All right, so now that you've talked a little bit about the relationship with the carnival groups, you've talked about Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival and the value that it adds to the music industry. You've also talked about Soca New. Let's talk about what's going on with Puzzle. You know, you dropped Hunter, you dropped the video for Hunter. Is that it? Are you done for the summer? What's going on? Do you have any projects coming up? Do you have an album dropping? You have a mixtape, and, you know, other things that you might have going on? Let us know.
There's never a dull moment with me. I always got some things in the making or already made, just sitting and waiting to be dropped. These bombs don't stop coming. We got some more candy on the way for those who air drums like candy. All we got is candy for you. And some more candy going to be coming very soon. In less than, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell these people, but more candy is on the way.
More candy is on the way.
I'm not allowed to express how much more candy, or I can just, you know, not go too far.
Well, you know what? I know you have something coming out relatively soon, but before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about the collaborations that you've had, and that you're working on. So, past, present, future.
Well, boy, a lot of ghostwriting this. This guy named Demetrius Stubbs, the last big song we did was actually a gospel track called One Day at a Time, and it's blowing up the radio right now. Vaughn Miller don't start his show without playing that. Then Preston Wallace, Mr. My Lord, is writing all the time. It's my father, actually. So he has produced his producer, because I'm producing for him now. So he has his hit songs coming from Puzzle as well.
Wow. Okay.
Then I produced the theme song for Michael Baston's movie, Do Women Know What They Want? That was me. Check the credits. I'm right there. Also, the Barefoot Bandit song is now in a movie called Fly Colt Fly in Canada. And now Hollywood's doing their version, so we're going to try and get it on there as well. My birthday song has been licensed for the Wheel of Fortune show. And that's yummy as well.
Wait, hold on. The birthday song has been, which version of it?
The first one. They like the Rake and Scrape one.
Wow.
They haven't even heard the crossover one yet.
Wow, awesome.
So they
Congratulations.
like that. They love it. Then I've been working with this guy I keep telling you about called Cello. Hello.
I know.
Me and producer, he's been producer in the States, but he's now in the Bahamas. I'm actually in the studio that we be making all this killer music in right now. I can't tell you the location because we don't want people stalking us.
All right.
Jello's in the background eating. He just got done cooking. He says, "Tell Africa I said hello."
What up, Cello? It just dawned on me who this Cello is, you know. Okay.
Really? That's how you doing me?
So we have those
ain't nothing but
projects.
love, mama. Ain't nothing but love.
Always. So those are the things that you have, those things you're working on. What's going on within the next 24 hours? We know you have some.
Oh my God! Am I even allowed to talk about this right now?
Let's go ahead. Let's talk about it because we're about to wrap up. So let's talk about this
Ladies and gentlemen,
that you're about to release.
Yeah, we're about to release. Believe it or not, this summer's gonna be nice for puzzle and entertainment right now. Africa can tell you. We're about to drop another video. That's what's up. Another video is coming out in another genre. So we're releasing different genres. You ready at the Soca New? Now it's time for some culture reggae. You're going to love the surprise. Trust me, you are going to absolutely love the surprise. The guest artist on this track is a big artist as well, so this is going to be crazy. And I feel very proud to rep the 242 and let everybody know that we're making some really good music and we're getting international exposure as well.
So you have another video dropping.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so you have another video dropping, and you're dropping this video within the next 24 hours.
Yes, that quickly.
Wow, and this is right on the heels of having dropped Hunter. Sounds like you got a Beyonce formula going on.
Yes, we do. We're gonna keep it coming. Like I say, we got lots of candy.
All right. So now,
you know, people's eardrums around the summertime, they want to hear a lot of new, fresh stuff. So we got it for you.
All right. So after you drop this video, are you releasing an album, an EP, a mixtape? Is there something else, or can people purchase this product anywhere?
Yeah, they can go right onto my website, which is www.puzzlesworld242.com. You can actually buy the music right on there. The videos are going to be stocked up on there as well. If you want to do bookings, all the content is right there. You can't find me, please find Africa Allah or find Cello. They know exactly where I be hiding.
All right. Well, there you go. Puzzle Man, we want to thank you so much for joining us today and solving the puzzle via playitforwardmag.com. That's playitforwardmag.com. This is an open format source for all Bahamian artists that want to get exposure. Thank you so much for participating in today's interview. And we will be forwarding you questions and responses from supporters that have been watching online. You can also rewatch this project via playitforwardmag.com. That's playitforwardmag.com. Once again, my name is Africa Allah, and thank you so much for joining us. Today's program has been brought to you by Bahamas Masquerades, The Cookie Cutter, Silk Studios, and of course, playitforwardmag.com.